Okay, hello everyone, it's Gavin Birchall here again, hope you're doing well, and today we're going to talk about Litecoin and predicting what it can do in the future, and especially at the end of 2017. So as you can see here, we're at coinmarketcap.com and we're looking at the top 10 cryptos right now, and Litecoin is currently in position number 5. So at the moment we're trading at $358.02, so still relatively cheap compared to Bitcoin. But what I like to look at in terms of whether the Litecoin can actually go up to 1,000 in 2018, which I think it can, but also whether it can hold that and then push even further to 2, 3 and 4,000. What I like to look at is, one thing here is the market cap. Basically cryptocurrencies are now being looked at trading on Wall Street, and you know the Wall Street markets are into the trillions. So Bitcoin is at 308 billion at the moment. So once Bitcoin can get to a trillion, what I'm looking at here is these other cryptos are basically piggybacking off the back of Bitcoin. And I look at Litecoin right now as the silver to gold. So Bitcoin, you know, you can class that as the gold, and the Litecoin is going to be the silver for me of the cryptocurrencies. So that's one way I like to look at this. As Bitcoin continues to rise and rise, its stature is trickling down into the other cryptos, and especially Litecoin as well. So that's one way of looking at it, and I'd like to go over to the charts as well. So if we're looking at the charts today, one thing I've noticed as well is since Litecoin has made this massive push up recently, it has had a little test and obviously it's come back down. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing, because one, it's risen back up again, so it's had its first test and it shot straight back up. But also, the second point that I like to look at, the other factor I like to look at, is that this shows that people are now starting to trade this regularly, and there's a strategy. People are basically sold their position when it's risen to this point here, and that's why you're seeing these red bars and a recent fall. But then people have got back in again once it's gone cheaper again at a cheaper price, and then it's risen back up. So this to me now means that people are starting to treat this more like Bitcoin as well. They're using this as a long-term strategy, and this rise again, you know, I can see this obviously pausing for a few days and then shooting back up again. Now what this is doing is obviously keeping Litecoin strong in the long term, because people are not going to walk away from this strategy when they can basically do this all day long, every day, every week, and every single month, like they've just been doing with Bitcoin as well. So instead of just using Bitcoin as a buy low, sell high strategy, they can do this now with Litecoin as well. So there's nothing stopping this from going up and up and up, having these rises, then pauses, then rises, a pause, and then another rise. So for me, $1,000 mark for Litecoin is easily achievable in 2018. And again, if you want to get into Litecoin, it's really simple. All you need to do is join coinbase.com, check out the link below in the description, and also if you want to get involved in Bitcoin, then you can get $10 worth of free Bitcoin via that link below as well. But do note you need to deposit a minimum of $100 into Bitcoin to qualify for that free $10 worth bonus. So another thing to mention, if you do want to get into Litecoin, you can buy Litecoin and Ethereum at Coinbase as well. So this is one of the common questions I keep getting asked. Many people believe that it's difficult to get involved in cryptos, and that couldn't be further from the truth. With Coinbase, you can simply join for free today. Like I say, the link is below this video. you make your first deposit, you choose which coin you want to buy, and that is it. You're good to go. You're now invested into Litecoin, Ethereum, or Bitcoin, or indeed if you want to invest in all three, you can do that starting today. It's entirely up to you, and you can deposit whatever you want, whatever amount you want to get started with. So always invest with what you can afford, and then what you can do, the simplest of strategies that you can do as a beginner is to invest and then do absolutely nothing. Allow these prices to continue to rise, and then you can cash out when you've made your money back, and then the rest from there on in, as these coins continue to rise, is going to be pure profit, of course. So if you're wondering when is the perfect time to buy Litecoin, then what you can do is come over to tradingview.com and maybe wait for this to come back down again, because I can see it doing that, and maybe come back down to this line here, the 2883 mark. If it does that, then obviously you're going to be buying something that's a lot more cheaper than it is right now, and you're going to get the best returns. But again, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. Like I say, I can see Litecoin pushing to $1,000 mark in 2018 easily, and by the end of 2018 I'm going to shoot for the $2,000 mark. So that's my prediction for 2018. I hope I'm wrong in a good way, because that obviously means I'm going to make more money on the Litecoin that I'm holding right now. If it does push past the 2,000 mark, then that is fine by me. If it doesn't, then I'll be happy with it reaching $1,000 mark. That'll be fine by me. A strategy is as well, some people I've heard talking about buying 4 Litecoin to 1 Bitcoin. So it's like a 4-to-1 ratio. That could be a good strategy as well, if you've obviously got the investment to do that, if you've got the money to invest into Litecoin that way. And then of course you're basically using a strategy that's 4-to-1, and then as Litecoin continues to rise, the more Litecoin that you've got, the better it's going to be in the long run. So that's my prediction today. I'm going to shoot for $2,000 mark by the end of 2018. And to finish off now, we'll have a quick look at my Bitconnect account to see those daily 1-2% gains and where I'm currently at and whether I'm reaching my goals or not. So yeah, the Bitconnect account I'm talking about is basically you lend out your Bitcoin, and Bitconnect will give you 1-2% every single day on that Bitcoin that you lend out to their trading bots, and those payouts, like I say, are every single day. So let's finish off now by looking at my Bitconnect account. So here we are inside my Bitconnect account, and basically all you need to do is again check out the description below this video to join for free. What you can do is open your Coinbase account, and remember, before I carry on with this demonstration, check out my past videos as well via my channel, my YouTube channel, and that will show you exactly how to set everything up, how to get invested into Coinbase, invested into Bitcoin, Litecoin or Ethereum, and then how to transfer your Bitcoin over from Coinbase to Bitconnect, which is the site we're at now, and then you can exchange that into Bitconnect coin, and then from there you can then obviously lend out your Bitconnect, and then their bots will start trading on complete autopilot, and whatever you lend out you'll earn 1-2% every single day. So if you start off with $100, you know that's roughly $1 per day, and of course you can start off with any amount you want as well. So if you're looking at 5,000 to 10,000, then if you're starting with 10,000, then that's going to be roughly around $100 per day returns on those 1-2% gains. So a great way to earn passive income if you've got money lying around, and obviously if you've got money lying around it's not earning any percentage on top of that, it's basically not growing, then it's obviously shrinking due to the rise of cost of living and inflation and the decreased value of the dollar as well. So yeah, we're up to 614 for the day. We'll just check out some of my daily gains so you can just see them as well. So we've come over here to the lending wallet. These are the daily gains. On the right hand side here, it shows you how much percent you're earning on what you've lent out for the day. So today we're at 0.48%, and these here are the daily gains on what you lend out. So as you can see, every single day I'm making 1 to 2%, and I've been in here a few weeks now. I've been a member for a few weeks, and we're up to 5 pages long on these gains. Obviously I don't want to go through every single page, that's just going to waste your time, but just to show you that it does work, and you know, it's passive income, and you know, I'm really happy with Bitconnect at the moment. So as soon as this it's $10, I'll be reinvesting again back into the pot, and as the pot grows, you know, those percentages are going to mean that I'm going to make more money every single day. So you can keep reinvesting, and also once you get to those bigger figures, you can then reinvest $1,010, and that'll earn you even more, a bonus percentage. Then the next level is $5,010 mark. So if you want to reinvest that back in, then you'll earn an even extra percentage bonus on top. And then the final level is 10,010. So once that begins to build up, you can then leave it to run. So let's say you was making around, as an example, if you're in the $200 mark per day, then roughly just over 5 days, you know, that's $1,000. You can reinvest that $1,010, then Bitconnect will give you an extra 0.2 something percent on top of what you already earn every single day. And obviously that goes up for each stage that you obviously hit as your money continues to grow. So okay, check that out as well. Check out the Bitconnect link below the description. You can join for free. You can join Coinbase for free as well, as I've mentioned, and you can also mine Bitcoin with Hashflare. So check out that link as well. Hashflare is running on autopilot for me right now as well. So basically, the more Bitcoin that I can mine right now, the better it's going to be, the more valuable that Bitcoin's going to be in the future as it continues to rise. So all 3 links, all 3 great sites that you can join and basically profit from. Really simple strategies. Again, check out my past videos on my channel to get every single bit of information, step by step, follow along information that you need to begin profiting. And make sure you keep checking out my videos as well. Subscribe, and obviously like this video, that'd be great. Fire your comments below, ask any questions you want, and I'll be obviously coming back in whenever I can to answer them. And again, just keep following along, and you will obviously get these same results that I'm getting right now, and I'll obviously be updating you as much as I can as well moving forward. Hope this video has been insightful and helpful in any way, and obviously I'll see you in the next video on any updates that happen within the crypto world. Again, thanks for watching, great to have you here today, and I'll see you in the next one.